What up, what up, what up? I'm back. I know I'm in a different location today. I've had a crazy day, okay? And it is what it is. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Anywho, today I'm going to do some things. I'm going to do some things. I'm going to show you something new, okay? Because my lips are in need of some stuff. So I'm going to show you, we have this really great lip duo. And it's a scrub and a mask. And it comes together in this cute little box. Okay. Adorable. Perfect gift. Since we're in November, we're going to start getting gifts. It's a great like stocking stuffer, etc. So we're going to start with the exfoliation. And it gives you this little wand thing. I mean, can you stand it? Okay. So the scrub is like a vanilla. I'm just gonna don't eat it. I mean, nothing bad will happen if you do, but don't eat it. It does taste really good. Anyways, we're gonna exfoliate, okay? And now I'm gonna wipe that off. That way, when I put on lipstick later, like, we ready, you know? Get all that dead stuff off. And I mean, in winter, like, it's like it doesn't really matter how much chapstick you use. You know what I mean? You need something. You need a little something. Now I'm going to take the mask. This will probably last you for the rest of your life. If we're being honest, because you need such a tiny amount. And you're not going to use it every single day. I mean, you might, but you're not going to. You know, like I suggest if your lips are really in need of some love, do this at night. If your lips are already exfoliated, maybe skip that step. But if they're not, exfoliate and then put on the mask like for an overnight to really let it settle in. But you're not going to need a lot. I don't know if you can hear Oliver. He's in his walker. Hi. I'm Muffin. He's over there. He's pretty content for now. So we'll see how long that lasts. Anyways. You don't wipe the mask off. Leave that on. Let it do its thing. It's going to hydrate, repair. It's like, it's not just like a chapstick. It's a lip mask. Like it's going to do some things, you know? And when when winter hits, which it's hitting right now, you're going to wish you took me up on it and you're going to wish you grabbed it. If you didn't watch my last video, there was a deal on that. And it's not on the mask. But if you do a little hunting, you can use that code, that same coupon code, for whatever you want on the site. Don't tell anybody. I know a lot of people aren't going to watch this, so that's why I can give you little secret deals. Okay, today, so my 9-year-old, his football team is going to a championship this weekend. We are playing a very, very hard team. And I'm a little nervous. Not going to lie. But tonight they're having a pep rally. Adorable, right? For the kids. So we're going to go. I'm wearing my Living on a Prayer t-shirt because that's how we're rolling into this weekend. Nobody's going to see it though, because I'm going to wear my Warriors sweatshirt and it's going to be like 2 degrees. So anyways, I'm going to start with my illuminating liquid foundation per usual. And I forgot to grab a hair clip, so that's just how we're rolling today. I have so much stuff going on right now. It's a miracle I'm even here, okay? You know, it is what it is. Anyways, last night, my 6-year-old had basketball, like tryouts. And I forgot all about it until he got off the bus and said, Mom, do I have basketball tonight? I said, no. And he's like, why does his friend, why does he have it? I said, what do you mean? And he's like, he said he has basketball tonight. So I was like, wait a minute. So I looked it up because I did remember getting an email like a week or two ago saying when the different age groups would have their tryouts. So I went back and I looked and I was like, oh, dang, you're right. You're right. You do have basketball tryouts tonight. Whoops. But the conundrum was JJ also had football practice last night. And I am one person. So I called my husband and was like, we have a situation. Luckily, they were at separate times, so I was able to make it work. What I did was I dropped my oldest off at football, and then I brought my second born, to basketball, and my husband went to football and stayed with JJ. So it worked out. It worked out. We got it done. We did the things, but I can't. Life of a sports mom. Like, I just be forgetting stuff. And especially, like, because they're still playing football this deep into the season, now it's starting to overlap with basketball. And it's like, oh my goodness. Just all the things. All of the things. Okay. This is tough without a clip. But we're making it. We're making it work. We're doing the things. Any hooser. Since we're getting closer to Christmas, I would like to do a video showing you guys how you can earn cash back by using my shopping site. And it's free to use as a customer. And you can, shop through your local, like your regular stores, your partner store, as partner stores. But I'm not sure if you guys would want to see that. I would do it, but like in addition to my weekly video. So it wouldn't be the only video. It would, it'd be like an extra. But I think I'm going to do that this week. So if you would like to check that out, make sure your notifications are on so you get notified when I post, because I don't have a set day or time that I would be able to do that and get it posted. But it'll be like ASAP, like sometime this coming week, because when are we shopping? Now. When do we want it? Now. Look at my hair. What is going on? Okay. Now that we got that on, next, we're going to grab my Shape Up palette. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Oh, she is. She is. Okay. I'm going to grab Irish Cream. And I'm going to just kind of work that under here. I don't love like a heavy concealed look under my eyes or anything like that. I know some people are really into that. If you are and you want that powder to be more, I don't know, stand outish, like I put a very light amount. My tip to you would be to use a damp sponge and dab it in there, and then kind of, dab it on the areas you want it, and then you blend it out from there. But I'm happy with just a very small, small amount, Anyways. that, center my nose. And on my chin, because I got a baby chin. I also want to address something very quickly. That the way I contour and highlight my face is not necessarily going to be the way you do it. It highly depends on face shape. I'm going to take this color to contour with. It's called Bonbon. It really depends on your face shape. Like, I put a little bit of lighter powder like on my chin because my chin is very small. Very small. So you're going to highlight things that you want to like stick out, if that makes any sense. If you don't like your nose and you don't want it to stick out, probably don't highlight it. I don't contour my nose because it's already pretty narrow. But if you have more of a wide set nose and you want it to appear a little bit more narrow, or say it's a little crooked and you want it to appear a little bit more straight, you're going to contour it. I just don't, because my nose is already narrow. Why am I contouring it for? You know, it's not a, contouring and highlighting is not a paint by number type of situation. It's a very, very much an individualized thing, okay? And something I had learned actually in cosmetology school, because surprisingly, a lot of people don't really learn much in Cosmo school about makeup, but my school, at the time that I went, we had a fabulous makeup teacher who actually did makeup in the field. You know what I mean? Like, she was actually a makeup artist, actually did makeup in the field, freelance, the whole nine. And she taught us so much. I learned a lot from her of just like, you know, the logistics of everything, contouring different face shapes and things like that I had no idea how to do, obviously, beforehand. But a lot of, like, if you're self-taught, you're just watching videos or whatever, you're kind of just copying what you see. And I just don't want to be another irresponsible artist to not tell you the proper way on how to do things. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, you absolutely need XYZ palette if that's not going to be right for you, you know? I'm not just here to just try to sell some random stuff to whoever. I want to make sure, like, if you buy makeup, I want you to feel confident about your purchase and what you're going to do with it. I don't want you to just have it and be like, cool, so I spent all this money and I got all this stuff and I don't know what to do with it. Sometimes I do offer like one-on-ones, and they can even be virtually, but you would have to contact me about that because that's a very specific thing. But yes, not a paint by number. If you have an itsy bitsy teeny weeny forehead, don't contour it. Why? Why? It's tiny. Just put a little highlight up there. You know what I mean? Just don't. You want to kind of add shadows where you want shadows. And add the highlight where you want the light to focus. You don't want to just be throwing it on there because such and such makeup artist did it and you want to do it too. You know, that might have worked for their face, but it doesn't work for everybody's, you know. And don't feel overly influenced like, well, I feel like I don't do my makeup well or don't do a good job because I don't do XYZ steps. No, that's not true. You can still have gorgeous, flawless makeup application that's not necessarily the same style as, you know, some big makeup artists that you saw who's like probably over glam anyways. You know, some of these looks are absolutely gorgeous, but it's too much. Like, who's doing that on the daily? Nobody. Nobody, you know, like, I personally don't love a super heavy look on myself. I just feel like I end up looking fake. I like to wear makeup, but, you know, to me, like a full glam is like kind of like basic makeup to some other people. But whatever. I also end up bronzing up under here, and sometimes I contour under here because, once again, I have a small chin. If you have a super defined, gorgeous jawline that I so desperately wish I had. You don't need to do that because your jawline's going to speak for itself and it's going to be out and about and she's going to be here speaking to the people. She's going to be serving face, you know? Anyways, blush. This is the color Naughty in our pressed blush. My favorite. It's my favorite blush. I will not apologize. Also, I wanted to let you know, I'm like a squirrel. My brain is just like, on the Motive site, if you are not sure on colors or anything like that, if you need a color match for foundation, I can absolutely do that for you. But if you're not sure about colors, like for lipstick or something like that, we have a virtual try-on. You can either use like your camera and your face, or you can use like a photo of yourself without makeup on. And it works pretty dang well. Like, it's pretty accurate. It's not like wicked cheesy. You know, I've seen some of them where it's like, okay, we know it's not really going to look like that. But, so you can try on different lipstick colors, eyeshadow, blush, you know what I mean? Like, all the things. So definitely utilize that tool. It's a virtual try-on. You're going to see it on pretty much every product page. And it's very easy to use, but it's going to explain to you step by step how to use it. But great tool, especially like if you're looking for a lip color or something. That can be tough, right? Virtually, like, I don't know what I'm going to get. I don't know what I'm going to use, whatever. That can be tough. I totally get that. So use the virtual try-on. I'm missing my highlight brush here, so I hope this brush doesn't over apply product, because I always highlight my cheekbones because I just like it, okay? I don't care what's trending. I like it. I want these bad boys to pop. And I always highlight the Cupid's bow and like my nose, because my nose is narrow, my top lip is narrow. We gotta work with it. Ugh. And I am using that Glow Though highlight palette. Once again, can't show it to you. You can look at it on the site though. You can see the colors in it. It's because one of my colors is broken. Sir, he's staring into the abyss. Okay. Let's put some eyebrows on. So this is our Arch Definer Ultra Fine Brow Pencil. I always screw that up. I just feel like it's too many words. Too many words. But I do love these. They're twist, so you don't really even have, you don't have to sharpen them. They're double-ended, so you have the spoolie always. They're super, super, super fine point, so it's easy to really, like, you know, draw in extra little hairs if you want to. They're great. Fabulous. And they come in multiple colors. We have a black brown, a dark brown, a medium brown, which is the one I'm using. And we have a taupe for all of my light eyebrow baddies out there. So, lightest to the darkest eyebrows, we got you. You can also use other stuff. I mean, we have gels. We have a brow clear gel, so if your brows are already really full and you don't like the idea of putting a pencil to them gives you the ick, then I would highly suggest that, because I feel like after you put on a full face of makeup, sometimes your brow hairs are just unkept, or they're just everywhere, or they look like they have makeup residue on them. That ain't cute. So it's nice, you know, I like to lightly fill mine in, because I'm pretty happy with the thickness and fullness of my brows as is. However, I just feel like they look undone, you know, if I don't fill them in. But yeah, if you're, you know, I know some people that have super thick brows, gorgeous, you know, they just shape them. But they're like, yeah, I don't like to fill them in at all because then they look it's too much, you know? So the clear gel is definitely the way to go in that situation. Just so they look like polished and they'll stay where they need to stay. But they're not like any darker, whatever. Okay. Shadows. Shadow. You guys seen that movie? Homeward Bound? Please tell me you have. It was one of my favorites growing up. One of my absolute favorites. All right, going on eye base. First, always eye base. But first, eye base. Always, always, always. Base them eyes. Base them. Eye base is going to help the pigments of your shadows pop more. So you can use less product. And it also helps them from like running together too much, you know. So it's very important. It's very, very important. If you're going to be using shadows, you're going to want to use an eye base. Why am I speaking in an English accent? I don't know. I don't know. All right. I'm torn on which palette I want to use. Because I kind of have an idea of a look. I would love to do something orangey. But I'm not sure. Oh, my back is hurting, man. All right, I think I'm going to go with this palette from my I Am Essential. And I'm going to start with this color in my crease. Transition. I'm not sure how that's going to work as a transition. We're going to find out together. If it's not enough, then we'll pivot and we'll try something else. It's not the end of the world. It is a matte shade. It's kind of orangey. Like I'm just kind of feeling like fall-esque today. Oh yeah, this'll do. This'll do, pig. That'll do. Blend it up. Blend it down. Blend it up. Blend it down. Blend it up, blend it up. Blend it down, blend it down. Okay. I'll tell all my girls. Anyways, how's everybody's time been? How's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. Definitely have some big changes coming, but I can't really say anything about it, which sucks. And I'm not even doing that like, you know, your favorite influencer that likes to tell you that they have something big coming and then they can't tell you about it. Because honestly, I don't have a huge following, so it doesn't really matter what I say on here. Anyways, I'm going to use this color. This one right here. In the crease. Oh my gosh. Crease, a little bit on the outer corner. I don't think I've used this color before either. This is just a time for firsts. Yeah, so for this weekend's game, I have been hyping myself up, listening to all the Thuggish Ruggish Bone music, okay? And like I was, I can't really play it when the kids are in the car though, because a lot of the songs are super explicit. But because of the name of my son's team is the Warriors, I've been listening to that Lloyd Banks song a lot. I'm a warrior. All my millennials know. And then I keep playing that scene, Warriors. Bears come out to play. Which I've never actually seen that movie, but now I feel like I do need to see it. I've been playing that, and then I've been playing We Ready, We Ready, and a lot of DMX. Because just the things that I have heard about where we're going and what we are going to endure this weekend, I feel like I need to be prepared. My inner thuggery needs to come out. She hasn't been out in a while. She needs to come out, you know? She's coming out. And I'm trying to, like, hype up my son, too, right? Because this team's, like, really tough. And my oldest son, he's not, like, a super tough kid. He's very fast. He's strategic. He's fast. You know, he's good in those aspects. He's just not, he's not super tough. Like, he's not a linebacker, right? So I just keep saying to him, like, they're tough, but you're tougher. 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 Like, louder and louder. Like, that's, like, our new chant. And he's been all into it. He's, like, getting all hyped up. He's like, yeah! And usually he is not with it. Like, typically, he is not with my BS, you know? Like, he's not about it. So I really have been enjoying that he's like, they're tough, but we're tougher, they're tough, but we're tougher, they're tough, but we're tougher. And I'm sorry, but that's a pretty dang good chant for a football team. Like, you're welcome to use it. You are welcome to use it. Because I just feel like a lot of sports is mental. You know what I mean? Like, I keep saying, like, this win is going to come down to, like, the team who wants it more, the team who shows up ready to fight. And because a lot of football it's mental. It's mental. You see some little tiny kids. Oh no. No. Oh my God. Oliver. He just tried to pull down a chair. I'm not even going to edit that out. That was, I'm not editing that out. That was mom life right there. You're going to see that scene. He was just pulling down. I'm in a dining room. Okay. I'm in the dining room. He was just pulling down the chair. I can't. Like on top of him. And he's like, hi. Can we not do that? I can't. He's just looking at me like, what happened? Oh my gosh. Anywho, yes, like I was saying, it's mental. It's a mental game. Obviously, skill, strategy, all of that plays a huge part. But your mental state is a big deal when it comes to sports. I played basketball as a kid, right? It was like, that was my sport. Absolutely loved it. Played all the time, whatever. Played all different teams. When I would go to a game, my dad used to hype me up before the game, and he'd be like, what are we going to do? And I'd be like, defense! And he'd be like, right. So then when I would go to my game, I was showing out. Like, I was so aggressive. Like, give me that ball. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care what I got to do. I'm getting that ball. I'm getting that ball. I'm stealing it, whatever. Legally, but I played so much better because I was in that mental state of defense, play tough, we're tough. You know, they're tough, but we're tougher. They're tough, but we're tougher. They're tough, but we're tougher. So I'm trying to do that with my kids. I mean, it worked great for me. So I feel like it, you know, probably worked great for them too. I know. So I'm about to take a little bit of a risk here. I'm going to take this deep purple and I'm going to kind of use it just on the outer. Just to deepen it a little bit. I'm into this as is, but I just want to add a little flair, a little flavor in your ear. If you Craig Mack will, you know. Flavor in your ear. Okay. So that's another thing, right? I knew that there was a song that existed where in the beginning they say, warriors come out to play. And I couldn't find it. I thought they played that little clip in the beginning of the Lloyd Banks song. That would make sense, right? Like somebody run that up to Lloyd Banks. Like that was a missed opportunity. But they don't. Like I looked up the music video, everything, they don't. I was like, so where did I hear that? Because I haven't seen the movie. Like I said, I have not seen the movie. So where on God's green earth did I hear that? And then I ran it up to my brother because, you know, pretty much any song I've heard, he's heard. And especially from that, like early 2000s and stuff, we were both really into music. He was like, oh, that's a P. Diddy song, I think, with who I can't think of. You know, he's like, let me see. But they don't say warriors. That's why I couldn't find it. They say, bad boy, come out to play. And it's Flavor in Your Ear. That's the song. I'm like, oh, so not the song that I was thinking of at all. And they don't even say warriors. They say bad boy. It's the same style. They have the glass bottles, you know, the whole nine. Okay, I think that was a good risk. I'm into it. I'm feeling it. She's staying. Yeah, we're feeling it. Killing it. We're into it. Okay. See? Not all risks are bad. No risk, no reward. Oh, I'm feeling that. A lot. I sure am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You're sitting there like, girl, you look terrible. You look goofy. I don't care. I'm going with it. Okay, so, let's see. I need to do mascara. Oh, no, I need to set my face first. That was almost bad. All right, so 10 years younger, setting spray. It's going to give you, like, youthful glow and set your face all day long. I mean, what does it actually say? Because I don't want to say anything illegal. It says lasts up to 16 hours. It's going to last the entire day, okay, until you take your makeup off. You don't need a whole lot, couple spritz. Get it on there, let it dry. Okay, before mascara and before your lip. Then you're going to add your mascara. And I'm going to put on some Fiber Lush mascara. I will BRB. And we're back. All right, I'm just going to take a little pencil brush. And I'm going to add a little bit of the lid color into my inner corner. I just feel like I feel incomplete. Can we talk about how like shiny and hydrated my lips look right now after that lip mask and exfoliation? I know. I'm telling you, you need to get it. You can steal my code from my last video and get 10% off. Any purchases on my sites of $125 or more get free shipping as well. So, just so you know. Just so you know. But I do have a flat rate shipping locked in to my sites. If you don't see that anywhere, please let me know because that should absolutely be active. So your shipping is not any like, you know, $30 or anything astronomical. It should be like a flat rate, like $6 or something. Okay. I'm going to add a lip. I'm thinking I'm just going to do like a gloss, a plumper right now. I need to eat and stuff. And I just put this mask on, so I don't really want to like, I could put a matte lipstick over it. And I do suggest if you are going to wear matte lipstick to do this first to make sure, because matte lipsticks show everything, right? They show every little thing. So I always suggest you exfoliate first. But today we're going to stick with the shininess that I got going on. And just do a gloss of plumper. I did get my donkeys today. Just because you didn't see it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. All right. Anyways, that's it. That's the look. Kind of fall. Kind of I have my life together. I didn't forget about my kids' basketball tryouts last night. Like, this is like a she doesn't forget about things type of look. You know what I mean? She don't forget stuff. She has it together. I don't have it together. But we're going to pretend that I do. Okay. Anyways, as from my last video, this bundle still available. Check the link in my last video. I'm going to make you go on a hunt. And you can use that coupon code. And you can get the Lumiere de Vie Refine and Moisturize Lip Duo. I mean, honestly, like I said, great stocking stuffer. They're pretty good size, too. I'll put it in, like, the palm of my hand, right? So, pretty good size. And they last a long time because you really only need a very small amount. So, it's a great stocking stuffer, a great gift for yourself, a teacher gift. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great week. Don't litter. Return your carriages. Be a good person. Don't be a bully. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Do all of the things. Share it with a friend. Do all of the things. Okay? I'm just a baby channel and we're trying to grow. So help a girl out. Okay? I'll see you guys on the flip side. See you next week. And be sure to turn on your notifications to get notified when I upload the video on how to shop and save some extra money this holiday season because we all need that. Because we're broke. All right. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.